It has become an ambition and a dream for every youngsters in India to enter into the arena of social services. It is not so easy, but it can be made very easy if you take a very serious and a planned approach towards civil service exams. If you give an all-hearted devotion of at least 1 year's time for the preparation of your civil service exams, then I would say that there is truly a result for it. Now, in this video, I would like to share with you the top 7 secrets about writing essays in the civil services exams like IAS, IPS, and IRS. Please do share this, share, like, and subscribe my channel so as to enable you to get more updates in this field. The first thing is to understand the topic. If the topic asks for your opinion, such as what do you think, it's advisable to take an impartial and unbiased approach. The first thing when you get a topic in your hand is to understand the topic very rightly. And if the topic asks for your opinion, take an impartial and unbiased approach. Never take never show any partiality in your arguments or opinions which you write in your essays. So always be unbiased and impartial. Next thing is that if the topic is a statement like right to education or global warming challenges and solutions or restructuring of India's higher education, challenges ahead, etc., then also you have to take a very balanced approach and write accordingly. So you will have to keep in your mind that worldly means to explore the subject from many viewpoints, giving stress to relevant facts and ending with a balanced conclusion. So be very careful in the first part. The next point is planning. The planning is the next secret about writing an essay. So planning is an important part. You can say it is the blueprint of the essay. So it is the blueprint of the essay. So here you have to be very careful that be objective in your opinions. Be very objective in what you say. Then take a balanced approach here also. So also try to give suitable examples and if possible provide evidences that support your arguments and opinions. After introduction, give the most vital points related to the topic in the first paragraph itself. What many do is while writing the essay introduction, they miss the vital points. They're trying to give it in the midst of the essay. That's not the exact way. In the first paragraph itself, try to give the vital points that is necessary or that you want to make in the essay, in the introduction, in the introductory paragraph itself. Next is underline the relevant points that you make. The relevant points, underline the relevant points that you make. Next, the third point is the introduction. Don't ever forget to state the object of the essay in the introductory paragraph. That means you have to state the very object of the essay in the introduction itself. So try to give a very apt introduction. Then a very apt introduction explicitly tells the readers what lies ahead in the ensuing paragraphs of your essay. So by going through the introduction itself, the reader must get what you may say in the paragraph that follows. Next is the fourth securities begin with an attractive heading. A true information that may be relevant fact, which clearly illustrates your points and opinions. So begin with an attractive heading. The fifth point is the body of the essay. The body of the essay is very important, that clearly matters. The main body of an essay begins after the introduction you make and moves as per the importance of the points that you mentions in the introductory paragraph. So it relates with the introductory paragraph and moves on. So please be sure that each point must be dealt with reason, logic, and argument with examples or evidences. So the points which you put forward must be supported with reason, logic, and try to argue the points with suitable instances. The sixth important secret is interlinking of your points. So many what do is write something in the introductory paragraph, then write something in the next paragraph follows. And these points may not have a connection. So always remember that there shall be a connection between the points you make. So try to interlink the points that you make in the different paragraphs, starting from the introductory paragraph itself. So always make use of connective and transition sentences in and between the paragraphs as per the demand of the conduct of the essay. So as per the demand or conduct of the essay, you use that connective and the transition of sentences, right? So that is very important. Next is the seventh point is the conclusion. So as I told in the beginning, the introductory paragraph shall say the important points or the vital points, and while going through the introductory paragraph, one may get an idea about what you would like to say in the ensuing paragraphs. The conclusion also be very serious one. So in many of the essays, what the aspirants do is that they simply copy what they stated in the introductory paragraph in the conclusion. So ultimately what happens is that the introductory paragraph is totally reproduced in the conclusion, and you will lose the chance. You will lose the essay. So here take very careful stand that this point of essay, you should not repeat or copy the content of your introduction or a summary of your essay in the conclusion part of the essay. So you give a reasonable analytical points, giving a very logic conclusion of the facts or points that you write in the essay regarding the topic. That's what the reader expects from you, not a mere copying of the introductory part or the summary of the essay you write. So here you have to take a very careful stand that the conclusion must be very based on the a sum total with a very reason mixed with reason and logic of what you write in the topic, what you write about the topic in the essay. So these are the main seven top secrets about the writing essay in the civil service exams. So you should state what conclusion you have drawn or arrived at from all the arguments or opinions that you made in your lecture. So in the conclusion, I would like to again repeat that in the conclusion, you should not write the what you have stated in the introductory para or what you have written in the ensuing paras after the introductory para. So in the conclusion, you should state what conclusion you have drawn or arrived at from all the arguments or opinions that you have already made in your essay. So it is the statement of the what's called the statement of the points or the analytical picture you get by stating certain points on the given topic from starting from the body of the para towards the last para of your essay. So be careful with the conclusion part of the essay. So I would like to say again the points, that is, keep in mind the top 7 secrets while writing your essays in the IAS IPS sections. One is understand the topic, next is planning, the third one is introduction, fourth is begin with an assertive heading, fifth is the body of the essay, sixth is interlinking of your points, seventh is conclusion. And I again say conclusion should not be a repetition or cut and paste of your introductory paragraph, nor it should be a summary of the essay, but it must be very reasonably drawn conclusion from the all the arguments or points you have put forward in your essay. So please be very careful and keep in your mind these 7 points while writing your exams in the IAS, IPS exams, and sure you will be successful in writing your essays.